aliens I think you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast, and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts, and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring, and George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati. The Houthis, the Houthis. We're worried about the Houthis. I mean, not the Houthis. That's something different. Houthis. We're worried about Houthis and Houthis. Do they come with blowfish? Oh my God. I get it wrong again? The Houthis. That's what they're called. The Houthis. Okay. Donald Trump bombed the Houthis in Yemen. They're a threat to Israel, so we had to do what we had to do. Israel is our single strongest ally, more so than even Great Britain. And we had to learn them a lesson, if you know what I mean. And so, yes, this happened during the Ides of March. And, yeah, these airstrikes were ordered by our 47th president, Donald Trump. And my take on the matter is, you gotta flex once in a while. You gotta let them know, hey, back off. These are our friends. These are our allies. These are our people who would do the same for us if the shoe was on the other foot. Back off. Or as Onyx would say, back the fuck up. And so that happened. And yeah, there's 31 casualties. All Houthi savage terrorists. And, you know, we had to let them know. You know, flex on us, we're going to flex right back. And it's got to be done. It's got to be done. Because we can't have people thinking the United States is a weak country. Because the next thing you know, they'll be able to swarm into the country and mug us in the street on Broadway somewhere. We can't have that happening. So you nip it in the bud. You nip it in the bud. And so this is fully justified and highly necessary. It's that plain, that simple. But, of course, domestic opponents of Donald Trump are going to say, he's starting World War III with the Yemenis people. He's picking on poor little innocent Yemenis children. He's eating Yemenis children. No. Eating children, that's you guys. That's not the Republicans. But anyway, these Houthis have been terrorizing Israel for years. And they hide out in places like Lebanon. They hide out in places like Yemen. And they come in with their bombs. They terrorize Israel and go back into hiding. And Trump was like, you know what? Enough is enough. Israel's got enough on that plate, calming down the Gaza territory of Israel. Let's give a helping hand to a true, loyal ally, Israel, and take care of this Houthi situation. and blow them blowfish out of the water. And that's what you see happening. And they're threatening counterattacks and all this other stuff. And meanwhile, this was the counterattack. So what are they going to do? Launch another offense to counter our counterattack? They could try that, and there'll be an answer for that as well if they're stupid enough to do that. And if more people would just find God, everything would be okay. But, these people are ungodly. They want the death of innocent children in the Middle East as long as it's. Actually, they don't even care if their own children die. They use them as human shields. So they just want the opposition, anybody that doesn't share their fanatical beliefs, wiped off the map by any means necessary, even if they are sacrificing their own men, their own women, their own children, their own dogs, cats, and squirrels. They don't care. To them, the end, which is fulfillment of their unimportant cause, justifies the means. So every once in a while, you got to put these bastards in check. And boy, oh boy, are they bastards. And Donald Trump answered the call, as I would if I were president of the United States. And we are in some righteous times, headed by a righteous leader, and that righteous leader's name is Donald Trump. And I feel this country will be in good hands come 2029 when Vice President J.D. Vance is sworn in as the 48th President of the United States. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. That's years from now. Meanwhile, Trump's got to fix everything that the Biden administration had done. And boy, oh boy, everything, every cabinet member, every staff member under this president is an upgrade from the previous. Kristi Noem is an upgrade from Alejandro Mayorkas. As a border czar, Tom Homan's an upgrade from that failed border czar, Kamala Harris. Wow. And also an upgrade from that same failed border czar, Kamala Harris's Vice President J.D. Vance. We could go on and on. Let's see. Christopher Wray, we got our upgrade from there. Kash Patel. And his deputy is none other than Dan Bongino. Talk about an upgrade. And so much going on here. And boy, oh boy, so much being done. A whole new department, which is actually a revamp and a rename of something that Barack Obama was doing. We just now call it the Department of Government Efficiency, and it's headed by Elon Musk, and he's finding so much wasteful spending, so much fraud, and people getting ripped off. And so he's taking all that money the Americans were cheated out of, and in some way, shape, or form, that money will circle back to the American people where that money belongs. I mean, you got money being wasted going to Ukraine when that money could be spent on the salaries of ICE agents and recruiting new ICE agents. And you had Zelensky expecting the United States to bomb Russia. We bombed the Houthis in Yemen instead, where it's more appropriate to drop these weapons of destruction. Respect God. Watch out for the Illuminati. Follow and share this content. This concludes this episode of the MC2 Tool Show. I am your hardcore, fierce, and sexy host, hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, MC2 Tool.